What's up guys, Vincent is here. On today's video I'm going to take a look to the mixer on RolandFantom. Actually previously I did another video and I showed you how we can connect this mixer to Cubase. But in this video I'm going to talk specifically about the features inside the mixer in RolandFantom. But before I start, I would like to ask you to support my channel with like and subscribe. That will be a great help for me. Okay, let's start it. On my screen, we can go for any initial scene. On the first zone, I have the piano sound. And as you can see, this is a pure piano sound. There's no effect on it. For the second zone, I would like to go for a guitar sound. Let's bring up the guitar, E guitar, and SD guitar. And let me adjust the level. Okay, up to now we just selected two sounds for the first and second zone. Now it's time to have a look to the mixer. In order to get to the mixer, just simply press menu and go to the mixer. Boom, you got your 8 view zones for your mixer. So you can go around any zones and you may solo any zone you want. You're also able to mute any zone you want. So there's also another way to get here. Let me exit. Simply hold shift and move any of these knobs. And again, you will be on the mixer. By selecting this area, you're able to adjust the EQ for each individual zones. For example, I would like to adjust the EQ for zone 3. I select this area. I will be on this box. I can go for low frequencies, mid frequencies, high frequencies. And with this knob, I can increase or decrease the frequencies. You're also able to narrow down any frequencies or you move around any frequencies if you want. It's up to you how you want to adjust your EQ. I already made a detailed review on EQ. If you want, go back and check my other videos. But here also you're able to adjust the chorus for each zones. You're also able to adjust, increase or decrease the reverb for each zone. And interestingly, we have a button for MFX, which stands for your multi-effects. You can turn them on or turn them off here. But if you want to go for different types of multi-effects for each individual zones, you must go to Effect Edit. For example, right now we are on zone 3. I press menu, I go to effect edit. As you can see, zone 3 selected here on the top and my multi-effects selected here. I can turn them on and press edit and my multi-effects is here. By selecting this area, I can go for different types of effects for zone 3. Let's move back to the mixer. Okay, if you press this button, you have access to your pan and your levels. So you can adjust the pan for each zone here. You can adjust the level for each zone. Again, you can turn on or turn off your multi-effects for your each individual zones. But I personally suggest you, if you want to work with Mixer, go to the 16 view zones. By selecting this knob and move it a little bit, boom, you will be on this part, which you have all 16 zones in one single page. So here again, you can solo any zone you want. You may mute any zone you want. So it's up to you how you want control. You can again go for your EQ for each zone. You are also able to increase or decrease the chorus, the reverb, the panning for each zone, and also the level for each zone. But if you notice, on the top right, you have two buttons like reverb and chorus. You can turn them on or turn them off. But the main problem on this mixer is you cannot go through different types of reverb or different types of chorus or any details parameters for your reverb through your mixer. In order to go for that, you have to go to Effect Edit. Just simply press Menu, go to Effect Edit. As you can see, chorus and your reverb are located here. just simply press edit. You have your chorus here, you have your reverb here, but the main important things here is these two boxes. Here you can adjust the sand level for your chorus. And also here you can adjust the sand level for your reverb. And here you can adjust the level, not the sand level, for your chorus. And here you can adjust the level for your reverb, not the sand level for your reverb. And if you want to go for different types of reverb or chorus, I have my reverb here. Let me turn off the chorus first. And let me move back to the piano sound, okay? Let's first move to here and select this first zone. So zone 1 selected. So I have my chorus and reverb. Then I go to edit. So I turn on my reverb and I press this area so I can go for different types of reverb for the first zone. Again, I can increase the level for my zone 1, increase or decrease the send level for my reverb. Now, as you can see, zone 1 got a reverb. And if you want to go through the details for it, just simply press edit and you can go for detail parameters for your delay. Let's try, for example, time. Increase it and see how it works. Wow. So this is how it works. It's going to be the same for your chorus. Let's move back to chorus, turn off the reverb, bring the chorus and increase the send level for your chorus first and increase the level and then go for different types of chorus. For example, let's bring, for example, this one delay and no, something else. For example, chorus. Okay. So let's move back to the mixer again. Okay, on my mixer, right now, I have my piano sound, which is pure. Now I add a chorus. Now I add my reverb. So you see, you can control your reverb and chorus through your mixer. Also, these features are available on Zone View. And let's move to the second zone, which is our guitar sound. And as you can see, we have access to IFX1 and IFX2. You can turn them on or turn them off. But again, if you want to go for different types of IFX1, IFX2 through the mixer, it's impossible. You must go to Effect, Edit again. So press Menu, select Effect, Edit. As you can see, IFX1 and IFX2 are here. Zone 2 selected, Zone 2 selected. So now I want to assign IFX1 and IFX2 to Zone 2. Simply press Main. I select IFX1. Now Zone 2 go to IFX1 and then IFX2 and then it goes to Master Effects. You may turn them on or turn them off or press Edit. I have IFX1, IFX2, and if I want to go for different types of IFX1, just simply select this area and go for different things. Step filters. Or wow. Okay. Or you may go for IFX2, go for different types of things. If you flanger, for example, so this is how we can control IFX1 and IFX2. But if you go to the mixer, you are only able to turn them on or turn them off. IFX1. This is how we can control different parameters with Mixer, but if you notice, we have some other features like VOC, which stands for your vocoder. Vocoder is a kind of effects which you can use on your microphone, when you're singing. If you want to know where it's located, just go to menu, effect, edit, go to audio in, and your vocoder is here. Press edit, and your vocoder, press edit, and here you can go through detailed parameters for your vocoder. I don't want to touch this part because it's a long story. I prefer to make another video for it. Let's move back to Zune Mixer again. And beside vocoder, you have access to AFX. AFX stands for your analog effects. When I turn it on, so you can see my analog effects bottom, red bottom, turn on or turn off. So we can control the analog effect. If you want to go through the details, just simply analog effect, and you have all the details, but I don't want to touch this part on this video. Let's move back to the mixer again, and also you have access to your master EQ and also your master compressor. So you can turn it on or turn them off, but if you want to know where master EQ and master compressor are located, you must go to effect edit again. Press menu, go to effect edit, go to internal, and here your master effects and master compressor are located. So you can turn them on or turn them off, go to the details by editing. So my master EQ, press edit. So you can go for different frequencies, so you can adjust the frequencies, but I personally suggest you to don't touch master EQ because any changes you made here, it's gonna affect the entire keyboard. So it's a kind of sensitive things to don't. So I do suggest you to don't touch this. It's gonna be the same for your master compressor. You may press edit, you go through the details for it, but as I said, any changes here gonna affect everything on your keyboard. Okay, let's move back to the mixer again. And on your mixer, the only thing I would like to refer is your outputs. So move this knob again, and you'll be on this page. Here, you can control the main outputs or the sub 1, sub 2, analog 1, analog 2, but this is a good point because you can control the whole outputs through your mixer. That's it for today. I hope you enjoyed this video. Leave me any comments if you have any questions. I will be happy to answer them. Take care and have a good one. Bye.